Love the love you give me.
Do you forget
2 years ago, we were at sand volleyball,
where you came from?
and I was like, who is this dude with long hair talking to everyone?
The life you gave.
Come to find out, it was Joey.
You don't do anything halfway. You always go. You go full, like you make sure every T's crossed, every I's dotted when it comes to doing something for somebody or apologizing to somebody or anything. Oh my God.
Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything
Now we all know Joey and how competitive he is. If Joey cares about you, there's no end of this earth he wouldn't go to help you out and be there for you. Which is why I know he'll always be there for you, Katie.
It was a kidnapping story. We couldn't find Katie, and then somehow...
It was a burn scatter. I started texting her immediately, and it turns out they had no reception, so that's where she finally messaged, and it turns out she was with some guy named Joey.
And everything is good. Everything is good.
That's when Joey asked Greg if he could marry Katie.
I didn't know how to say no.
You ready?
Turn around. You're too much. Greg said it's not up to me, it's up to Katie.
Oh my God, you look beautiful.
Take out the bed.
You don't gotta be taller than me.
I know, and I'm gonna be here. Okay, you're right. Here we go.
The first thing I said to Katie was, that boy has got a really big heart.
So, a year and a half ago was when we booked this venue. And then we were looking at each other for a little while, and we were like, do we want to wait a year and a half to get married? And I like your hair.
Why? Because you get to do it.
So, exactly 1 year ago today, Joey and I had the best Thursday of our lives to date.
When Katie first came around, it took me about 3 times of meeting her to know that she was the one for Joey. She is a super girl. Super girl.
It was on the spot kind of deal. We were headed down to the river, and I dropped her off. I said, Mom, I think I'm gonna ask Katie to marry me. Got the ring and just asked her to marry me.
In front of 70 people. When I said, please, whatever you do, please, whatever you do, don't propose to me in front of a crowd. And Joey chose to do it the one night we were in a crowd.
It was big.
And then we had to slow dance in front of a crowd of people. It was good though. We went off to the courthouse after Joey worked a half day, which was very similar to my parents because they got married at the courthouse on a lunch break. And
my dad actually took off for that too, just so you guys know.
After
and he let me take off for it.
I'm happy to announce on their first wedding anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Bernskidder.
I'm Megan, Katie's little sister.
I'm Lauren, her older sister. Sisterhood is perhaps one of the most complicated relationships to describe. There are so many moments where it feels like we truly hate each other, but at the same time, there's an underlying bond of love so strong that nothing can destroy it.
I understand that at this point, I'm supposed to tell some embarrassing stories about Katie, but if I'm being honest, I'm gonna skip it because Katie scares me and I'm too young to die at this point, so. I just wanna hold you close. I don't wanna let you go. I just wanna hold you close. And then a lovely dinner with our parents and our grandmothers, and we were home in bed by 10 o'clock. And a year later, after a lot of stress and no fighting at all, we're standing here today, and it has gone perfectly. So I just want to say thank you, everybody who came. It was a great first anniversary. I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate in a more unusual way. So
Here.
yeah, where you're at.
I love you. You're amazing. Can't wait to see you, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I can see you a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Doing good?
I'm doing as good as you are. You're with me.
Can't tell you that there's nothing that can prepare you to see your own sister as a bride, a wife. We never thought that Kat needed anyone else since she's always been very independent and seemed perfectly content on her own. But seeing her here beside Joey, it becomes clear that these two do complete each other. Thank you all. We really appreciate you and we love every one of you.
I fell into the burning ring of fire, and it burns, and went higher. And we're going to thank everybody because you're all great. It's your turn.
Okay.